Well, I was about to say good evening, but it's a little late for that tonight, at least here in Eastern Daylight Time. But I guess good Tuesday night to you. I hope you're doing well, or obviously if you're watching on the VOD or however else you're taking in, hope you're having a good time. And hoping we're going to have a good time this evening for the time that I'm going to be playing. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream tonight. Partly because I'm just getting started late. I had a few things I needed to do before I was able to have time to stream tonight. And I wanted to give this a chance for at least a little bit. Let's see how we feel about it. And just see if it's a thing I want to be doing more long term. And if you're curious, of course, you can look at the bottom of the screen to tell we're talking about Tales of the Shire, which has been apparently a little controversial. I hadn't realized the extent to which until kind of digging into reviews today before picking up the game, where apparently there's been a lot of mismanagement around the game. I knew it had been delayed, but apparently there's talk of some relatively severe mismanagement of getting this game out on to people. So, and like some of the employees not being treated well because of it. So, the not great, I guess. But the game is here, and I do want to try it. And you know, this isn't a thing that we would have had any reason to come up and stream so far, but I am a huge, just gigantic Lord of the Rings fan. Maybe not a great one, maybe not the smartest or most knowledgeable one, but I have been a fan of Lord of the Rings and all the associated stuff with that Tolkien's made over the years, and Chris Tolkien has continued to put out in later years. And have been since I was like in elementary school. For reasons because no one told me I couldn't, I read Lord of the Rings. I read The Hobbit in 3rd grade, and then read all 3 of the Lord of the Rings books in 4th grade. This isn't like even a humble brag. I'm pretty sure I didn't, get some of the main themes of the book and whatnot, but I did read it, and I really enjoyed it to the point that I even managed to sit down and watch the I'm gonna get his name wrong, Ralph Bakshi? Nah, it's not how you say. That's not quite right. But the Lord of the Rings movie, basically from the 70s. Funnily, because it played, of all places, it played on our Fox affiliate some summer, I remember, and that was pretty wild. That was a wild experience too. So I've been experiencing Lord of the Rings media for a very long time. So I try to make a point. I guess the point of this ramble is to say that I try to make a point of trying Middle Earth stuff whenever I get a chance. There's a lot of stuff out there, a lot of stuff that you may not even know there's a thing if you didn't know to go look for it. But I feel like that's not the case of Tales of the Shire. Tales of the Shire has gotten really a lot of talking up in the past few years, and I'm pretty excited to look at it. So instead of listening to me ramble about it, why don't we go ahead and flip over to the game? Let's see. Alright, there we go. We are gonna, so I have watched some reviews and some gameplay of other people playing this during the day today, while listening at work or whatever. I am making sort of a unilateral decision to not use the music from this game, because it was, even in the little bit that I watched it, was a little repetitive for me. So I apologize. Obviously I don't feel like you're missing a ton in this case with the music. I may revisit that later, but for now I figure we can still do, which reminds me, I did not do my normal spiel, at least my normal music credits. And lest I forget, I also have the credit for the artist that made my avatar here. Can you see my mouse? I don't think you can. Ah, there we go. My avatar here. I point with my mouse, even though I'm not really there. Okay. So again, this is Tales of the Shire. Tales of the Shire is supposed to be a very cozy game. It's very much focused on the Hobbit life, which, as you might imagine, is pretty chill, or at least in theory, is pretty chill. No big grand adventures here. We're going to be making friends and cooking food and gathering herbs and stuff. The sort of the chill part of Middle Earth like times. I'm actually curious because while I watched some people play this, I kind of purposely didn't pay a lot of attention to the story. So I'm not sure when exactly this happens. I will say that I guess one thing that will kind of set it in time will be the opening for sure. We're trying this on the high quality graphic settings. The game did start up on medium, and I don't know if that's just because that's how it normally starts or if that's its recommendation. So if we find that high is not quite good, like if my computer struggles with that while we try to play this, particularly with me, I am not so fancy to have like a 2 computer setup for OBS and whatnot. I'm running both at on the same computer. So if I make the computer sad, we'll fiddle with things as we need to. All right, that was enough rambling. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like. You can change your appearance, clothing, and even name at any time using a wardrobe. Oh, so this is also, I was actually, when I first heard about this game, I kind of assumed it was going to be like a multiplayer experience. It is not. It is a single player only game. The Shire in the Third Age. Thank you for specifying. To Bywater, 50 miles. I didn't really realize that, like, where would you be at 50 miles away? And both the Third Age and our stranger here kind of help set when we are. Good afternoon. Oh, hi. Let's see. Get my mouse back. So it does seem to be, we have, like, do we have hips that don't lie, or kind of a possibility going there? I mean, I know who I am. I'm gonna keep to that. Body size. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. The personality. I feel like I have some comments about the default personality, guys. Alright, so we have default, grumpy, jolly, cozy, Berkey, wary. Oh, I'm a snobby. We'll do jolly. Skin tone. I mean, I'm also pretty pale. Let's be honest. Oh yeah. I'm a pretty pale dude. So that might be a bit much. This person at least has seen the sun. So let's see. Okay, so this game is going to be all about showing feet, for better or for worse. Sure. Hmm. Can we rotate? Yeah, we can. It does look like you get a lot of keyboard commands for this too. I am mostly using the mouse right now. Let's see. Gotta go for some eyebrows there. I actually don't like that here. Let's see what else our options are. That's a lot. I mean, I'll be honest. I feel like this might be the... Yeah. Oh, wait. They have more hairstyles hidden, too. That looks like that'd be... like, you need a lot of conditioner for that hair. Goodness. No. It's always hard to pick. I have hair that... You know what? That works. But... let's do... There we go. I'm going to assume that's a brown. Because we don't seem to be doing fantastical color. You know, I say that. Is this blue? Oh no. Yeah, you know. I'm going to assume that's gray. If it's not gray, don't tell me. Let me live with that. No, don't yawn. I'm picking. I guess I could have randomized, but I didn't want to. Alright. I mean, it's really kind of what your chin is. Yeah, that looks good. And, oh, I don't know. Sure. And maybe that's a bit much. There we go. Great. Definitely go for blue for that. I mean, again, I assume that's blue. Yeah, I think that'll work. We don't have a ton of options there either. Let's see what else we got going on. Now we're getting into the things where I feel like I'm not sure. I mean, there's a difference, but how much? Yeah, that works. Alright. Nope, and I guess we've looped. I mean, it looks like you've got, like, that looks like that's just your back is hurting. I'm just gonna say it. Alright, I think this works. Continue. Boop. Plain button shirt, simple hobbit shirt, Fisher shirt. Fisher shirt. No. Yeah, there we go. I like that. And simple breeches. There you go. Water trudging breeches. I like that. That's been fun. Alright. And, oh, I can have a cape. I mean, I'm going to be walking around outside a lot. Makes sense to have a cape, right? It's just practical. It's a little... I mean, I admit I am the big chunky glasses sort of person, so the tiny, almost like John Lennon style is probably not my thing. And we'll see if we get other options later. Okay. Works for me. Oh. Okay. They do let you... I think I can type here too, right? Oh no, maybe I can't. Interesting. I don't know. I can hit an R. So... You know, I'm just gonna keep Max. I'm gonna just believe that Max is a perfectly appropriate Hobbit name. I could do. Let's do Maximo. I used to be a traveling entertainer. So there are a bunch of names here that I am curious how many of these are ones that the designers came up with, and I mean some of them very much Maggot, Mugwort, Puddlefoot, Sackville for sure. These are all names that are definitely from, like, you know, the books and whatnot. Curious how many of these are not. Like Rumble. See a name that would be like a good entertainer's name. We've already cycled through them. There's not that many. Boffin's always a good one. It's like good enough. You know what? Sure. I feel like I've seen multiple people take that last name that have streamed it, but it feels appropriate. Sure. I'm beginning to wonder if you would ever wake up. Oh, I must have been sleeping. Yes, a Hobbit thing to do, I'd say. It's a very comfy spot. I'm sure it is. I'm on my way to Bywater, I know. All the way from the Prancing Pony, and you've fallen asleep in a glade. So, okay. How did you know I'm from Bree? I have a special interest in hobbits and their business. Time to get up. There's a lot for you to do. Now here's my trouble. Like, I haven't actually tried to measure on a map, because why would I? But, like, the sign we just saw was like 50 miles to Bywater. I feel like Bree's not that far, but maybe it is. But it's got me interested to actually look at a map to see, like, how that got laid out. Bywater is as fine as any place in the Shire. Fresh air, rich soil, and sparkling waters teeming with fish. Yeah, I don't know how to fish. What about cooking? No, I've always wanted to learn. Well then, this would be a good place to start. Let's share our stories when I return, my friend. You're not staying? I have business elsewhere. But I'll come back, probably when you least expect me. Before I go, this is a map of Bywater. It was made by a very old friend of mine, from Hobbiton, in fact. And so what do I do now? Oh, I expect you'll meet a hungry hobbit or offer you some help. He'll show you what to do. But you haven't told me your name. Mister. My name? I am Gandalf, and Gandalf means me. I understood that reference, thank you. Farewell, hobbit. I feel like I should say that, like, I'm sitting here already talking about lore stuff that I feel like this is the sort of thing, you know, this is effectively an adaptation. And I tend to be very free with adaptations in terms of, ooh, that's a loose camera there. Though I'm not going to be super picky about how close to, like, reference material you are, really. Because I'm streaming it, I'm going to say things, though. How do I talk to you? Haha. It's you, our new hobbit. Hi, Orlo Proudfoot. I'm Orlo. Yes, sorry about that. I'm Maximo Goodenough. Pleased to meet you, Maximo. Let's go and see your new home. So where have you come from? The Prancing Pony in Bree. Yeah, never heard of it. There's something I'm supposed to tell you. But I missed second breakfast and now I'm too hungry to remember. Let's go inside. I can make you a meal. You go first. I'm so weak with hunger I'll only slow you down. Well, what a fun house here. Wow, the mouse is... I may have to see if there's a sensitivity option on that. Is this my front door? I suppose I'll need to get it fixed up sometime. In the meantime, I should look for another entrance. This feels like Tavern Simulator. The front door is like boarded up. You have to figure out how to go around. I like the sparkles. Interactables, I guess. Looks like this gate needs fixing. There's a lot of space back there. I could have an amazing garden. Okay. What? Welcome home, Hobbit. This was old Ruby's place. Lovely she was. I've a lot of happy memories. But it's your place now. Take a look around. Old Ruby left the place a bit of a mess, didn't she? This pantry is huge. I have to get about filling it with ingredients. Apparently cooking. Oh, theoretically we have all these. But silky porridge with tangy rhubarb. Huh. So if I select recipe. 2 rhubarb and oats in the milk, which I do not seem to have, which makes sense. Oh, except for I do, I guess. And we won't make our good oats for this particular meal. All right, and then cook. Some ingredients require preparation through cooking stations. Prep and assemble all your ingredients. Okay. So. I'm looking for some, Do I want it all the way smooth? Because it doesn't look like I do. Yeah. Yeah. Assemble. Okay. I guess I'm making a stew. I don't really know, though. And then milk. Okay. Huh. I feel like that needed fire at some point, but... Okay. This looks delicious. We usually send out invitations when we share a meal. I like to do things properly in Bywater. But you're new, and I'm hungry, so let's get on with it. Your first meal in Bywater. Yay. Would you like to begin your shared meal? I absolutely would. Serving folks is delicious meals the best way to improve your relationship. Tab. Meals. Okay. Like, yeah. Okay. And enter. The second breakfast at home. I mean, you know, I just rode into town. I did get a ride, but sure. Here, you just have the whole thing. It's great. Oh no, I guess I do get my own. How nice. Look at that. And that hit the spot. Do you have something for me? Why not? Yes, I do. A rich rhubarb pie. Nothing makes a hobbit happier than a good meal. If you want to make a friend, cook them a meal. Big people sort out their differences with swords, bows, and arrows. We sort them out with a nice spot of lunch. Which reminds me, you got some post. I had a message for you. I put it in your post box. Follow me outside. Sure. I'm going to look at this first, though. A writing desk. It looks well used. One of these drawers is locked and I can't see a key. Oh well. Once I meet more people, I could use this to invite people over for all sorts of meals. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm all about the hyper-focused on cooking aspect. I'd check for post every day if I were you. Sure. The post keeps Bywater ticking. Your post box allows you to receive items and deliveries, personal letters, RSVPs, and more. If the feather is up, there's post ready to collect. Kinda like the nice little seal in there. Hello, Farmer Cotton here. Come with me to set the Green Dragon. Make sure you write Green Dragon, Orlo, and not the Ivy Bush, or they'll get confused. Then write from Farmer Cotton. Stop writing everything I say, Orlo. From the farm, Farmer Cotton. Nice. Alrighty. I like to go to the Green Dragon after I've delivered the post. Are you the postman, Orlo? Me? No, I just pick up messages and deliver them to everyone. Isn't that what a postman does? I don't know. I've never met one. That'd piss me off. You might be thinking, how do I find my way around Bywater? See those birds on that post? They seem to know where you want to go. Just follow them. I guess I was expecting a more diegetic explanation other than the birds are quest markers. But okay, sure. Welcome to the neighborhood. Do you know what this is? It's another lovely day in the Shire. Ah, well, sure, man. Who's got the map? The map stores a history of the land and shows the location of met townfolk. Follow the birds to reach your tracked locations and use the schedule to find townfolk quickly. Is that a schedule? What does R do? Oh wow. This section provides bios, cravings, and more about the townsfolk of Bywater. Level up your relationships through the shared meals and to continue their stories. Orlo is the kindest of hobbits. Orlo was born in Bywater, lives in Bywater, and that's the limit of his ambitions. He delivers the daily post with little complaint and lots of enthusiasm because it's a job that needs doing. And I'm guessing, so we're at level 2, and it looks like I guess we can get to level 10. And Orlo's, of course, the only one we've met. So we know that he likes rhubarb pie, and I guess it depends on the season. I guess spring also counts for rhubarb pie. And we don't know what that is. Okay. Alright. So Bird is on the signpost pointing this way. This is also where Arlo's going, so it seems to make sense. I could say hi to people. Apparently can't just talk to anybody. Gotta shove them around though. Dangerous swan. And also like I guess, yeah, a duck. You know, that said something. I didn't really pay attention to what it was. Great East Road that we just crossed over, I assume. And you point this way. Hi, Bird. Bird, how did you get in front of me? Or are you not the same bird? Okay. Bird GPS says turn right. Wait. Can I jump? I cannot jump. Okay. I'm assuming I want to go in here. And then I'm just inside. Ah, bless my butter, you must be Maximo good enough. It's lovely to meet you. I'm Lily Cotton, or Mrs. Cotton. Call me what you like. I hear you're settling into old Ruby's place nicely. Once you meet some friends here, you can invite them back for a shared meal. And you'll make lots of friends at the Green Dragon. You won't find a more cozy and cheerful place in the whole West Farthing. Also, I have no ability to do a British accent, so I'm just going to sound vaguely Midwestern/Southern. So, yeah, it's what I got for you guys. I'm just going to be upfront about that. Farmer Cotton says, "Bywater is a village. That's all there is to it, Sandyman." And what do you call my mill then, Cotton? Overpriced. Hobbiton Mill, since you're having trouble remembering. The mill that is in Hobbiton. And I'm Farmer Cotton of Cotton Farm, and I live in Bywater. Oh, hello, love. This is Maximo Goodenough. They've come all the way from Bree. And you ended up here? Why? I want to make new friends. I want to be part of a village. So we're going with the idea that Maximo is like an old, like a retired entertainer. And just looking for a pleasant place to settle down. That's just what we need. Another hobbit with no ambition. Stop your noise, Sandeman. You're talking rubbish. Bywater is a village. And we've got a village square. It's more of a circle, really. And 2 ends. 2. No, my Prescotton, I didn't know you could count. I shall ignore that remark, Sandeman. I want to welcome our new friend to Bywater. I could spend all day proving you wrong, Cotton, but some must do proper work for a living. You're really going to tell the farmer that he doesn't do good work? Welcome to Bywater. Good enough. I expect to see you at the mill shop soon. I also feel like I don't want to ever mess with Farmer Cotton. Seems like a bad idea. We just passed Mr. Sandeman. He said he'd won an argument against you about Bywater not being a village. Won? He didn't win. He left before he could lose. Bywater is a village. It must be. Hobbits have lived here ever since the old king gave us the Shire to live in. We should ask the official assessor. Assessor? That's a hard word to say. At Michael Delving. I've always said it as Michael Delving. I've often wondered if it is like Michael or Michelle Delving. So, yeah, this is the trouble with things that you only ever read. I don't think the movies ever mention Michael Delving. I'm going to call it Michael Delving until someone tells me different. Good idea, Orlo. Write to this assessor hobbit and get this decided once and for all. Shouldn't there be a book of rules somewhere that say what makes a village a village? You make a good point there, Orlo. What else is surprising in itself? I remember old Ruby had some big old book. Those might be the rules we're looking for. I'm guessing the one in the middle is like the tailor. I remember that book. I think she gave it to old Noakes. It had a picture of a fish in it. Tell you what, Max, my love, you'll be going around meeting people. Why don't you ask Noakes about this book? We'll find these rules, then bring it to the assessor and prove that Bywater is a village. I like that we just settle into a new house, and like the second thing we do after feeding like the local postman is to get involved in basically the equivalent of an HOA discussion. I mean, I guess I'm still here for it, but it's kind of funny. People hand me random vegetables is always, approval. Like, I kind of appreciate it. Let's see. Can I interact with things? Can I talk to you? Apparently not. Can talk to you, though. What can I do for you? Apparently nothing. It's always lovely to meet you. Can I talk to you? Because apparently you do get a glow around you if I can talk to you or interact with you. Okay. Hold on just a sec. We're going to see if this mouse sensitivity can be at all. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, we're at 23% of the way, so okay. I've had enough family live in small towns, and pretty sure this becoming a local should be like native 200%, and like it wouldn't get to like 0% until I'd been here like 5 years. But I appreciate that apparently hobbits let you become like a local much faster. Your encyclopedia. Ooh, fun. We'll look at that later. Settings. Yeah, let's turn down that sensitivity like by half. Let's see how that does. Okay, that might be a little much. There we go. Yeah, it's better. I don't feel like it's just flying around like it was before. Okay, let's see. I don't know if the bird has any opinions about where I go. Oh, no, I guess he does. Hi, pig. It's a village square. I'm, Ooh. Can I ring the bell? Good day to you, good enough. What do you got for sale? Not that I know how to buy things, or what money means. I do have 240 monies. My water is home to many shops and souls. Each shop's stock refreshes daily, with some shops having new items each season. Be sure to check for new items when you can. Apparently, do have a couple of things I could sell if I needed to. Not that I want to. I feel like I want some seeds, but maybe not now. So we got beans, box peppers. Now I'm real curious what there's brown taters. What's taters, precious? I can't actually do the bit. Rhubarb seems very popular. Shallot onion. Now that's not really right, is it? Because, I mean, I know shallots and onions are related, but I didn't think shallots... I didn't think you would call them shallot onions, but I'll be honest, I barely know what a shallot is, so... And then a bunch of stuff that's way too expensive. Sorry, Cotton. I'm just looking around. Chicken. What do you sell? I bet you sell livestock. You must be in Mexico good enough. My family's been talking about you all week. I'm young Tom Cotton. My dad's old Tom Cotton. I didn't know Tom Cotton had a son. Makes sense though. Everyone calls him Farmer Cotton. Everyone calls me Young Tom, even though I'm 50. I'll see you soon, Maximo. Okay, but what do you have for sale? Oh. I see. We just straight up have meat products and cheese. I approve of cheese, as well as cream, eggs, and milk. Good to know. You are going to be a good cooking spot person. Okay. I'm just kind of wandering around. Hi, who are you? What have you got for sale? Oh, you're the clothing person. Oh my gosh. So many choices. I like that there's a little... Yeah, apparently our only two choices for glasses are gold glasses and silver glasses. In addition to like the small ones that you can have in character creation. Very noticeable green shirt. I mean, I guess that's fair. That's quite the pattern going on there. Okay, well, I don't really want to buy any new clothes right now. Hi, Doug. So wait, so what do you do? Oh, you must be the actual... Oh, see, now you, I assume, was the tailor, but she sells tailory stuff. While you sail, don't buy me. Me, my accent. A very good scroll. Very messy paintbrushes. Okay, so your decorations. Got it. Guess I could check your map real quick. I don't really want to pin location. Okay, so we're going there. So basically south and then east across the bridge. Not that I can tell you where south is, but I guess let's follow the bird. Excuse me. Oh goodness. Take the fancy road here. Bonk. I feel like I have to be kind of close to someone to tell if they're going to be highlighted to talk to. So I'm like just running straight into them. It's a very, very pretty game. I will say that. That big. I don't think I'd... Yeah. This looks like a little, like, blacksmithing shop here. Yeah, I see you, bird. I know. Bird GPS gets annoyed if you don't listen to it. It chirps at you that it's changed directions for you again. Like, again. Maybe you should pay more attention. Smeal's a fun word. Can I go in? No. Oh, there you are. Don't mind me. Who are you? I'm Maximo Goodenough. Hello. Never heard of you. Where are you from? Bree. It gets worse. What are you here for? I've come to live here. No. We'll be neighbors then. What'd you say your name was? Maximo Goodenough. No, it's not. It's Newcomer. What are you after? Have you seen an old book? What do you think I am, a library? It's a book of rules and fish pictures in it. Fish, you say? Answer me this. How can you tell where Mr. Fishy is swimming in the river? Swirly shapes in the waters? That's right. Cast your line out there and Mr. Fishy will come and say hello. But why he want to talk to you, I have no idea. Look for shapes in the water. That's where Mr. Fishy's playing. And have this old fishing rod. It's clittering up the place. Might as well clitter up yours. Don't you go high an old oak spear. You clear off or I'll give you a good look at Mr. Fishy. It's bait. I'll take you to old Ruby's pond. The fish are all stupid there. You'll get on well with them. No, you're kind of a jerk. Oh, hi there. Apparently there's a lot of you guys lately. Let's see. Don't mind me why it takes some time to do it. I've seen a lot of the bots lately. It seems like they come in waves. I'm curious about the timing, but yeah. Anyway, the fish are all stupid there. Catch 3 fish, keep them, or let them go. And come back and tell me about it. I do remember that book. I showed Mr. Fishy the pictures. It got too wet. So I gave it back to Farmer Cotton. He'll have it somewhere. You can now catch fish around Bywater using the fishing rod. Search for ripples on the surfaces, equip your rod from the tool wheel, and cast. The fish of Bywater have preferred locations, seasons, weather, and time of day. Keep an eye on your encyclopedia after each catch to increase your knowledge of Bywater's waterways. Ooh, there's a tool wheel. Now is this... I guess he dropped me off here because it's near my house. Okay, so... Oop, nope, I need you to come... Okay, no, that's too far. Oppose the direction of the fish to slow it down. Reel the fish in without letting the rod line snap. Okay. I got a bluefin gudgeon. Wait, is that... that's weight in pounds? That's a 7-pound fish? That's a heavy fish. Seen some of those laying eggs in water puddle deep. All the eggs floated off. I'm not worry about how they're useless parents. You know what? I'll keep it. Got my first catch. Oh yeah, I guess we could actually tell. I need 3 fish. Okay. Bywater bleak. It's apparently a bitter taste. I like that the fish is defined by what it will taste like. It's small, but usually more around. But there's usually more around. Try again. Oh boy. Try again. Get more. One's rubbish. Pretty blue coloring though. Noke, your way of talking's driving me crazy. Another gudgeon, that's 3. Okay. That gets us our 3 fish. And then, it didn't say 3 different types of fish, just 3 fish. Okay. So I can go talk to old Nook again here in a minute. And then, I'm going to go talk to Farmer Cotton. Alright. Can I... There we go. Okay. Hi, what do you got going on? Ooh, blackberries. Apparently you can follow the butterflies around as well as the birds. Right. Which way are we going, guys? Oh, back down this way. Okay, fine. I don't actually remember where I was going. Ah, the swan's too close to the road. Don't beat me up, swan. Right. Go Old East Road. Did I choose the right direction to go? You do seem to be suggesting I go the other direction. Now hold on. Oh, because you're having me go talk to Farmer Cotton again, right? And now I've just got to go to Town Square and find Farmer Cotton. Where is he? If I ring the bell, can I get him to show up? Nope, not there. Might be too late. It is evening. I actually don't know where Farmer Cotton is. I could look at the map though. No. He's at the inn. That would make sense. Ah, there we go. Oh, sorry. Just straight up running into people, don't mind me. Good day to you, good enough. Have you seen the old book? Hello, Farmer Cotton. Hello, Hobbit. Found that book yet? Old Noak said he gave it to you. He gave me a book once. It was soaking wet. He said there was animal pictures in it. 3 hedgehogs and a dragon. I'm not sure I want those around the farm. But there were pictures of flowers in it, so I gave the book to Delphi. She likes anything that grows. Talking of growing things, would you like to try your hand at gardening? Got a few bits and bobs to get you started. Here's an old watering can and a bag of seeds. Where we left some nice garden beds. You'll be a gardener in no time. Is it difficult? Not really. It starts simple and it can't go too far wrong. Even Orlo seems to manage it. Just go up to your garden, you'll work out what to do. When everything's harvested, come back and let me know how you got on. Pulling fine food from good tilled earth, there's nothing finer. In the meantime, find Delphi and ask her to get that book back. Ooh, I learned things. You can now water garden beds at your home with the watering can. All growing plants require watering every day. Taters. Taters and beans. That's a lot of starch, guys. Okay, let's look at our. Go back and talk to old Nook before it gets too late, because we should probably go to bed soon. Well, not go to bed, but maybe do some stuff at the house. I'm gonna go this way. I assume. Yeah. Okay, maybe this wasn't the best choice. I think it'll get us there. One day I'll build a mill. Wait. Now you flew away that way. Now why did you go that way though? No. Oh, there he is. He's at the Ivy Bush Inn. Apparently he's too good for the Green Dragon. What are you after? I caught 3 fish. What do you do with old Nook's rod? Nook, we're gonna have problems. You gave it to me. Why would old Nooks do that? So I could learn to fish? Old Nooks doesn't know you. What's your name? Newcomer. Old Nooks remembers now. Did you catch anything? Yes. Good work, newcomer. Perhaps you're in the making of a fisher hobbit after all. You can keep the rod. I've got too many anyway. Now if you started fishing, you need to stick at it. There's many a good spot to find Mr. Fishy. Find some for yourself. And what you do, you can say you're a proper fisher hobbit. Thanks. You can say it. No, I won't. Well, you're still hanging around here. Go away, I got fishing to do. You're not fishing. And bye. Are you a dwarf? I bet you're a dwarf. Hello. Hello. Nephi at your service. And yours and your family's. I'm Maximo Goodenough. Interesting. What do you mean? You want to be friendly? Yes. Hello. Are you lonely? No. Are you strange? Is that why you have no friends? I do. Well, I don't know for sure I have friends. Then why friendly? What do you want? I don't want anything. I just thought I'd say hi. Are all hobbits like this? I mean, you've been here longer than I have. I just got here today. Yes, except old Nooks. I mean, that's fair. Because do not make fast friends. Making friends is like ice fields carving the mountains. Powerful, mighty, very slow. So you have no friends in Bywater? I have a friend, my duck. She is called Ladle. You will see her around. Perhaps we will become friends too. And perhaps we will. Very slowly. Goodbye, Hobbit. Yeah. Have you not seen a dwarf before? Do you want to trade? She has bacon, pork, and bacon grease. Apparently I cannot sell to her. But I guess, does she need 3 eggs? Oh, she's actually trading. Oh, that's fun. Okay, so not everyone does the shop thing. There are actually people who literally just trade. Next time, maybe. At your service, Hobbit. Goodbye. Yeah, don't be grouchy. Goodness gracious. Hey, can I sell my fish to you? No, apparently not. Yeah. Bonk. Hobson Hornblower. Well, bless my bargains, it's maximum good enough. I got some artifacts for you. Who are you? Hobson Hornblower, purveyor of quality goods for the discerning hobbit. No refunds. For instance, look upon the fine silver swan, lovely crafted by elves. Some say that's not a swan, Hobson. That's an odd duck. That's an old duck. To them, I say, have you seen an elf swan? Well, this is one that's what it looks like a duck. I cannot discuss the price for such a rare artifact, but remember, for he who pays its weight in silver, dwarven luck will flow like a river. Yeah. Famous dwarf saying that. No thanks. Suit yourself. Remember, there's always a bargain when Hobson's around. Bless my bargains. Okay. Okay. It's fun who I can talk to and who I can't. Okay. Okay, so none of you are people I can talk to. No, but you are. Hey. Hello, lovely. You're a new face around here. I'm Maximum Goodenough. I've come here from Bree. From Bree? Where did you live? At the Prancy Pony. Oh, wonderful. So did I. 10 years behind the bar. The low bar for hobbits, of course. Yeah, it's amazing. I'm Marigold Bots. I run the Ivy Bush Lane. Welcome to Bywater, Maximo. I'm sure you'll be happy here. What would you like? Apparently nothing, because I can't ask you for anything. Just saying hi. And boop. What's back here? I guess it's the actual inn. Not that there's anyone in the actual inn. Keep wanting to jump. And that puts us into the village square. Okay, well that's fun. Moon. Alright, let's get back to the house before it gets too late. Assuming I can remember how to get to my house. I could skip. I do seem to have like the fancy house on the heel. On the heel. Oh my gosh. On the heel. What the heck is going on with that? Alright. Well, anyway. Right. I can't actually go through that door yet. Open backpack. Okay. Navigate to the seed bag. Season to be planted to grow in garden beds and water each day. They don't... Okay, so it's the standard. If they're in dry soil, they don't die, but they don't grow either. That's fine. I think that's great, guys, but I also need to go to bed. It's also very late. And I don't even know where that is. Oh, there it is. It's just become nighttime. When you're ready, head home to bed for a good night's sleep. Stay up too late, you might end up sleeping in. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. Assume this is our wardrobe. Let's check that real quick. My wardrobe. I should check inside to see if all my clothes arrived. Or maybe I should switch outfits. So yeah, apparently we can change all that. That's good. We don't need to do that now though. Not bad. Maybe I should go to sleep. That's about that time I would normally retire for the day. Yep. First night in the bag. New hearty vegetables discovered. New vegetables discovered. New fish. New fruit. New recipes. New miscellaneous. Like, oh no. Oh no, there's a denominator on those numbers. "12 days left in summer. And I have mail." Check around the place a little bit more. I didn't really get a chance to do that because I immediately ran out of the house to do other things. Can I, like, deal with you? I guess not. I guess we don't get a front door right away. Writing desk. "Hello, Mexico. Such a good meal. Such fine company, too. We'll have to do this again. See you soon, Orlo Proudfoot." Man, rude. The only choice is to trash the letter. But if I did want to invite someone... Each townsfolk will be craving 2 things, meals and a flavor. Successfully serve a townfolk either of these, that will give you a special thank you gift. Add attendees to invite to your shared meal. I mean, I don't know if I have anything I can actually make right now. Very good fish cakes, of course it is. Rich rhubarb pie. I wonder if I could actually make that. Yeah, let's see. Let's see, I know how to make rhubarb pie, so I have everything except for the rhubarb and a berry, but I assume I'd have to grow those, so that's its own problem. And of course I don't have the tangy rhubarb option. Let's see, I also know how to make very good fish cakes, which is a combination of things. Hey Dudson, how's Shire Valley? Well, it's going so far. We just finished up our first day. How I had you on. I mean, very much so. Yes. Yes, I had your stream open. Was trying to kind of keep track of what was going on, but I was only kind of have to. And did you? I assume it didn't look like you finished. Did you get much further along? By the way, retro, for those who are curious, is very specifically, Dudson's been playing System Shock 2. And having some, I'm gonna say fun. I'm not sure how much fun he's actually having at this point, but he's making progress. It sounds like. Ooh, point of no return. Was that the that's not the spawning of like nanites, right? Or did you actually did a different thing? It's been mostly fun. Yeah, I mean that's the joy of old games like that. I have to assume. This game has been fine so far. I think it helps, of course, it's on PC. Most of the negative talk I've heard about this game has been around the Switch release, because apparently Switch 1 release, this game is... Do not get this game for the Switch. Apparently it is awful. Like, I've seen some footage of it, and it is not good. Switch 2 is better, but this is definitely a game that is well, probably not optimized, but at least it's definitely not optimized for console. But Wait, you could actually spawn in... Oh, cyber monies. I really thought you said cyber monkeys. And I was like, why would you do that? That sounds like a terrible idea. So yeah, I've been trying to figure out what I actually can make if I wanted to invite someone over. I actually actually have all of these ingredients? Huh. Well, let's do that. Let's invite somebody over. Menu. Farmer Cotton. Oh, I could invite another person. I don't really know what anyone else would like, though. Sure. No, well, except for he's wanting pie, though. I can't make him pie. Sure. We'll invite those two people. I'm inviting you to a meal tomorrow at home. Okay, so that's good. I don't have to like get it done today. I'd love to make you a meal, share it with you, send me your reply, and I'll definitely start cooking. Let me know what sort of food you fancy, and I might even be able to make it. Okay. Currently not enough meals in the... Oh, I have to actually prep the meals ahead of time. Okay. Well, that's fine. We can do that in a minute. Yeah, it definitely felt like you were like I honestly was concerned I was going to miss the ending because I really needed to play this. I've been itching to play Tales of the Shire like the second they announced it was going to be a thing. And there was no way I was not going to play it on release day. So, and I also wanted to show it off. So, for what that's worth. It's my garden. Much bigger than my mother and father's garden back at home. Wait, so do my parents also live in Bree? Because we were living at the inn. So, like on the Prancing Pony, so. But wait, I need to think about what to plant here. This is my home now. Sure. This is my garden now. I need to make it my own. What kind of garden should I have? I mean, we're doing vegetables, my dude. That's a good idea. Pantry gets empty pretty quickly. I gotta look at my recipes again. Cooking starts in the garden, after all. I'll need to find some more seeds. Whatever you decide to do, Maxpo, good enough. There's some hard work to be done. I best get started before too long. Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to do, Max. Okay, so how do I do that? Right. No. There we go. Alright, so I do have a bunch of ingredients. I'm guessing the fish doesn't seem to have like a freshness to it. We won't worry about that too much. Okay, I have exactly 3 brown taters. Wow, they take up a huge amount of space. Okay. You go there. And you go there. And... okie doke. So, escape. And then... Oh, what? I'm somehow in photo mode. Okay, controls have just goofed me. What am I doing here, guys? Go away. Okay. Okay, that was weird. Don't know what really happened there. I think I was in decorator mode. I'm not entirely sure. That was a little awkward, though. Okay. Or do you have water in you? Apparently you do. Once your plant's grown, harvest it for ingredients. Sure thing. Can I... There we go. And put you away. Right. Yeah, thanks for dropping folks off, Dutson. Have a good one. Look forward to seeing the end of System Shock 2 tomorrow. I guess Boombot doesn't have a baked-in lurk command. Let's see. I assume I have to choose here. I can make very good fish cakes or cool potatoes and beans, but I might not be able to make both. Okay. Uncertain flavor. Medium difficulty, maybe? A bold use of taters. Wonder what else. This is very much a discovery moment for me. We've made exactly one thing so far. Use seasonings. Use seasonings at cooking stations to alter the flavor. I think that this has uncertain flavor, so I don't even know what we're really shooting for. Those seasonings can be used on specific cooking stations. Make sure to check what stations each ingredient can use. Okie dokie. So we have a maize. Yep. Oh, those were not the beans I thought they were. So we're making potatoes and green beans. I guess it makes, if I actually looked at the picture, I would have realized that. An onion, which I have 2 of, and a potato. Okay. So theoretically, we are looking for... So I think this is our target. So we're trying to keep relatively chunky, which makes sense, and a little tender, not too crisp. And I'm not going to worry about the flavors because they are what they are. So one more. Continue. I feel like that's not a great look for that, but what do I know? Yeah. I feel like the food is not very visually representative of what the food should actually be. It's a little disturbing. I didn't even pay attention to which one this is. And assemble. And chopping board. And good enough. Okay, store and backpack. Is that just one? I wonder. Let me check. Tab. Yeah, so we have 1 order of cool taters and beans. So I guess the other thing is, do we have enough to make... Yeah, we have enough to make 1 other thing. Alright, so we'll make this. Onion. If it necessarily matters. We'll do the good fish. And a potato. So if we cook. So I guess I'm still really curious, are we going for... Which target are we actually going for here? Because it seems like we're going here, and maybe we're starting here. And chopping board for the onion. So we're keeping it. Need one more. Continue. Put that in the bowl. And yeah, I feel like I'm probably goofing this up any number of ways. I may actually have to go watch someone else later and see what, if anything, I'm doing well or not. So it seems like we need to fry this a bit. Okay. And did a symbol. And then tater. And continue. Frying pan. Okay, so I can actually watch the food moving along the way. Okay, so this isn't going to be great, for better or for worse. Anyway. So not great food. Okay, at least I have a little better understanding now. Alright, now let's see if we can invite a couple of people. Plan a shared meal. With what I've made, let's invite these two. Send invites. Your shared meal is now planned and will be ready tomorrow. Make sure to check your post box for insightful RSVP letters. Wait until tomorrow. Okay. So we'll definitely have to try that out and see how that goes. Alright, so we've done our planting. I think we're ready to do our next quest. So, return to Farmer Cotton with 3 vegetables. Well, we'll get there. Alright, need to find Delphinium about the missing book of rules. See where Bird GPS tells us to go. Alright, they say go this way. Wait, you know, I didn't really pay attention there. Cheap. Oh, my backpack's full already. Because that's a good point. I do have multiple things. Wonder if I should put any of these back in the pantry. Might not be a terrible idea. Hold on, guys. I gotta drop off. Because I can only hold 10 items with me, which makes sense. See how hard it is to store stuff in the pantry. I was hoping there'd be like an interactable here, but there does not seem to be. I don't want to trash. Huh. I wonder how. Doesn't seem to be a good way to do that. That's a shame. If I go back into this. No. That's just all of them. Yeah, this just seems to be the recipes themselves, not the... Like, how do I do, I wonder? Because it definitely implies that you can do pantry stuff. And I had an option to store something in the pantry earlier, but I don't see option to do that now. Which is a little bit of a problem because I have too much stuff. Like, this is clearly the pantry. Oh, haha. I see. It didn't give me, like, it didn't actually highlight. I'll keep these two on me. No. You know what? I'll put everything in the pantry for now. And we'll deal with food tomorrow. There we go. We can collect some things as we go. This is very pretty, I will say. What a fun bridge. Like, this tree just fell down. We decided to just kind of carve off the top of it. See how that goes. Okay. You tell me to go this way. Hello, you must be our new neighbor. I'm Delphinium Brandybuck. It takes way too long to say. Just call me Delphi. Hello, Delphi. I'm Maximo Goodenough. It's lovely to meet you, Maximo. Can I help you with something? Have you seen an old book? Is it a healing book? It's a book of rules. Farmer Cotton gave it to you. Now that, I used it to press some flowers, but it didn't work. Why? The pages were down. I'm glad you came by. I've got some odds and ends for you. A bit of a welcoming present. I've just got back. I've been out foraging for mushrooms and herbs. What's foraging, or can I do it? Of course you can. Nuts and berries, mushrooms and herbs. The fields and forests are full of riches, Maximo. And you don't have to pay for anything? He says like a goober. Look after the land and all the animals in it. That's how you pay for what the land gives you. How do I start? You see those butterflies? Follow them. They'll lead you to where the goodness is. And see where they take you and see what you find. Okie dokie. I just remembered. I took that old book to Willow's. And a picture of an elephant in it. Little Daisy loves elephants. I guess I'll see if Willow has it. Okay. Let's see what her... Follow the white butterflies and collect a mushroom. Okay. A little concerned about, like, color-based things, but for you, Chantrell. It was a little bit of a cheat because, yeah, did not actually do. Oh, how'd you get all the way over there already? I absolutely take more mushrooms though. Can I help you with something? I forged some things. Sounds like you found some real treasures. You're a natural forager. How do I get better? Keep practicing. The more you look, the more you find. My mother used to run the foraging club. It's a pity we don't have it anymore. There are lots of people who have died because they picked the wrong mushrooms. Anyway, I don't get many visitors of late. Thank you for coming to see me. Thank you. Yeah, but I want to trade. Or at least see what you need to trade. 6 Nasturian for refreshing peach jam. Interesting. I would need 6 pepperwort. I only have 1. Like 1 at the moment. That's kind of neat though. I like this mechanic that people who actually run a stall need money to be able to buy things, but you can also just trade things. It feels very like appropriate. Okie doke. Bye. Alright. So you are suggesting I fly back this way. If I can, without hurting myself, apparently. Oh, she has beehives too. That's pretty. Oh. Okay, I actually saw the white butterflies this time. So the good thing is that things do stack. So I have 10 backpack slots, but things do stack up. Oh, actually I have a couple of rhubarb too. I lost my bird GPS. Where am I going? Nope, nope. So I'm actually going all the way over here. Alright. Yep. Are you collectible? You look like you should be, but you're not. Just a pretty flower. Oh, you're collectible though. You know, I don't think I've ever actually had currants. Hedge mustard. And hazelnuts. All sorts of stuff. Right. Bird GPS says go this way. Don't mind me. Wow, that's a heck of a staircase. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Sparage? That's supposed to be asparagus? I assume not. Wait. Which way do you want me to go? Do you want me to go this way? We're going to assume yes. Must collect all the things. Okay. Oh good, we have another. This is probably the same bridge I was on earlier. I've just managed to walk in a circle. I mean, don't get me wrong, I definitely appreciate just random peaches. Hold on. They're just on the side of the road. No one's gonna care. I'm sure this isn't someone's like dedicated peach tree they've spent years growing. Willow's workshop. Assuming are you Willow? No, you're Daisy. Hello, I'm Daisy. I'm small. You sure are. I can see that. This is Muma. She's an elephant. Who are you? I'm Maximo Goodenough. Nice to meet you, Daisy. You too, Maximo. Do you want anything? Nope. Talk again soon. Bye. There's your mom. You're new here. My name's Willowtook. I'm Maximo Goodenough. It's nice to meet you. You got a lot of work to do to get set up here. That old hobbit hole of yours has seen better days. Sure, you know what? I might need some help. If you do, just ask. Thank you. I didn't say ask me, did I? Good luck. What do you want? Have you seen an old book? I know the one. Quite big. Good corners. I used it to draw straight, to draw right angles. A bit moist, though. I gave it to Daisy. Let's ask her. Daisy, love, do you have that old book with the elephant in it? Moon and me looked at the elephant, but then I gave it back to you. That's right. I was boarding up some rooms in old Ruby's place. I used it as a step. A step? And how else can I reach those top nails? Jump? Poor Ruby couldn't manage that big place anymore. She asked me to make it a bit smaller. You can get Ham to open up the rooms again if you you can ask Ma'am, says Daisy. You can get Ma'am to open up those rooms again if you ask nicely. Very nicely. So you've got the book? No, it had pictures of cooking in it, so I gave it to Mrs. Cotton. I suppose I'll go see Miss Cotton. Hey, did you have anything? Oh, I guess since you're not at your spot. Windfall wood. Yeah, different nuts. Fair enough. Yeah. I love that I'm just getting random vegetables from talking to people. Not complaining, mind you, but can I get down there? No, he won't let me jump. Come on, it's not that high. Okay, fine. You can go this way, though. Oh, and the cotton farm is literally right here. Yep, still going this way. I guess it occurs to me that she might actually be, like, back in town. Which is where I seem to be heading. Yep. Straight into town. Let's see. Now, who do you reckon is Mrs. Cotton? Because I don't think I've met Mrs. Cotton yet. Who are you? I haven't talked to you. Definitely not Mrs. Cotton, though. Oh, there she is. Oh, there's Mr. Cotton. I have those vegetables. Well, I didn't grow them, but here you go. That's a bad right, isn't it? Not at all. You've done well. These here are a good size. Not overwatered either. This is good growing, Hobbit. We want to get these into the kitchen as soon as you can. Sure thing. Tell you what, good enough. You keep growing vegetables like that, you'll be as good as Gaffer Gamgee. Okay. I don't know who that is. I mean, Max knows who that is. Maximo would have no idea. But shovel unlocked. You can now remove plants from garden beds with a shovel. If you're not happy with the planted seed, you can simply change it. Do you want to make room in a backpack, or do I get brown tater delivered to you? Sure. Have Orlo deliver it. It'll make him feel useful. Orlo's a fast lad. He'll get it to your postbox quick, I'm sure. Do you need anything else? Nope. Armor's work's never done. Alright. Now the question is... So, not there. No, nobody in here now. Bird seems to be suggesting I go this way now. So let's go see. Don't really know what to make of that. I guess is that the you're here? It's Miss Burrows. Oh no. Right, Lily is the person I've already met. Nope, I'm gonna go around. Lots of people here though. What can I do for you? Have you seen the old book? I like to point out half the people I've talked to about this were in the original conversation. Lily said she gave you an old book while looking with cooking pictures in it. She did. It had some good roast bird dishes in it. And there was this picture of a hobbit chasing a wild goose. The hobbit really looked really fed up. Ha ha. Yes, thank you for the lampshade game. Speaking of cooking, I hope you're making some lovely meals in that kitchen of yours. Here's something to get you started. Let me tell you a secret. Use all the equipment in that lovely kitchen of yours to chop, boil, and fry, and you'll get that perfect texture. Remember, smooth or crunchy, tough or tender, texture makes the taste even better. Once you've cooked a few things, come back and we'll see how you're getting on. So, that old book was Ruby's in the first place. I gave it back to her. Where is it now? I don't know. But I can tell you might. Nora and Vasco. They were with old Ruby all the time. She taught them their letters. Oh, okay, sure. You might want to be a bit careful there. They were awful fond of her. It would be better to do it kindly. How about you show off your cooking skills and make them each a nice meal? New happy memories will push away the sad ones, I reckon. Okie dokie. Sure. Get over to send it. Is there anything else I can help you with? Nope. All right. It is currently evening. I feel like I'm not going to get much else done today. Might not be able to get out of here without like getting lost. Goodness. Okay. At this point, yeah, I think I'll just head back to the house, as it were. Let's see if I can do that without like depending on bird GPS. I mean, it's not a good sign that I almost ran into the water, so, you know, there's that. And now we're at Saint Image up. Yeah, we've gone entirely the opposite way. Boop. And now I can frolic, frolic, frolic. I'm not convinced I actually move any faster this way. But it is kind of funny that I can do it. Okay, now that I have my bearings, I know where I'm going. Alright, let's go drop some stuff off in the pantry. North Old Ruby's Pond, East South Lane, West Lookout Hill. Ooh, we can actually go to Lookout Hill. It's kind of neat. Yeah, gotta drop stuff off in the pantry. Now, why is this? There you go. It's real finicky. I don't love that. I don't know any reason to not transfer everything. There we go. I guess I do have a limit of 500 spaces. I think that's fine. I think we'll do okay. We're gonna go check our mail real quick and clear that up as well. My younger dog was barking, so I may actually have to wrap this up so he doesn't get himself in trouble. Kind of funny that I have to do it this way. Farm life's all about helping each other through the unexpected, like not having room in your back. Well, can't help it. Alright. I love, like, I archive all those letters that are just sending me stuff, and this, like, nice letter from Orlo, like I can trash, which I guess I will. Alright. Okie dokie. And now it's late enough. I think we can just go to bed. Ooh, cutscene. Well, we did discover a bunch of stuff, so still lots more stuff to discover, though. 2 new seasonings discovered. Ooh. 3rd day, rainy day. Alright, I do think... Let's see. Save game. Okay, good to know. I am 67% of the way. I've been here 2 days, and I'm already 67% of the way to being a local. Which, I mean, I guess... is, you know, as like sort of grumpy that a lot of the citizens seem to be, they also seem to be very accommodating, because I am doing reasonably well with that. Again, for having been here for exactly 2 days. Oh gosh. Well, you know, I will say, I came into this game having seen some really mixed reviews, some, like, fairly negative things about the game. And you know, it's fine. Like, it's exactly what I was expecting this game to be. Which is to say, not a ton. Like, this isn't, you know, as I think it's been phrased by multiple people, this is not it's not epic adventure time. This is wandering around like a small town and getting to know folks. Like a lot of people, I feel like I'm curious how much staying power this will have. But I don't know if it necessarily needs that much. This wasn't a super expensive game, especially from people who are like expecting like this big thing. I don't know. I apologize. I know I'm also a little sleepy, so I may not be entirely making sense. But I will say that I am enjoying this enough that I'm going to, with August rolling around and a lot of the hecticness of July being done, I'm looking to getting back on track for regular times for doing streams, which is to say, I'm looking at trying to making Tuesdays a more regular thing. The schedule I have in the About section says Palea is theoretically Tuesdays. And I have done a little bit of that, and I'm sure I'll do some more. But I think we'll keep doing this for a while too, because I think it makes a lot of sense for what that's worth. For now, though, I think we're going to have to call it, because I am indeed very sleepy at this point. And I feel like it will be good to chill out. So, hey, I appreciate you hanging out tonight. I hope you've had fun. Obviously, again, if you're watching on the VOD or watching when this got sent over to YouTube, I just appreciate you watching and having a good time. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. If you need to follow me here to kind of know when I'm doing stuff, that's probably the best way. There is also, if you want to use the link tree here, you can follow me on Blue Sky or Mastodon, and I also post there when I'm streaming, and just so that you'll kind of know what's going on and just see how I'm doing in general. If you are interested, of course. I'm gonna say, actually call this now before I either lose my voice or doze off, one of the two. But I will see you on Thursday when we get back to doing some more Stardew, and I'll talk to you all later. Good night, everybody.